Oh yes, this is powerful stuff. Got me circling like the moon round the sun, acting crazy like a fool all drunk. Hear me, this is powerful stuff. There's no way for you to give this up. It's in your body, it's all in your blood. To tear you down, it'll lift you up and keep you turning like it's never enough. All right, now let's turn it up. Every day do like a flower does.
Hi, my name is Christopher Thompson, and I'm here to tell you about the sustainability initiatives that our school has implemented. I would like to focus on 5 different initiatives that highlight our efforts here at Henry Clay: carpooling, delamping, rain gardens, recycling, and computer shutdown. 2 years ago, the Go Green Club set aside parking spots for carpooling as our Kentucky Green and Healthy Schools Transportation School Improvement Project. Students apply for the spots and earn a parking pass in order to park very close in the front of the school. To be eligible for these prime spots, students must carpool with at least 2 passengers in their car in the mornings and afternoons. This effort reduces our impact on the environment through reduced carbon emissions, improving the quality of our air, and perhaps most importantly, alleviating our parking issues here on campus. Last spring, Henry Clay was identified as one of 2 pilot Fayette County public schools that would implement a variety of energy conservation initiatives. One of the things that we did was to delamp some of the light fixtures in our hallways. By using a foot candle light meter to measure light levels, we were able to determine that some of our hallways had twice the amount of light than necessary, and therefore we were able to remove some of those lights, thereby saving on energy and light bulbs. This of course saves money, but more importantly, it decreases Henry Clay's carbon footprint. When rainwater hits an impervious surface like sidewalk, street, building, or parking lot, it cannot soak into the ground. Instead, it becomes runoff. Runoff water picks up whatever is in its path and flows to the nearest storm drain. For Henry Clay student parking lot, that storm drain lies in the field just behind the marquee, where oil, antifreeze, gasoline, and litter were flushed off the lot and eventually drained into Kentucky's lakes, rivers, and streams. But no longer. Last May, Henry Clay's Go Green Club raised funds and built a strong coalition of students to design, install, and maintain the largest rain garden in Fayette County Public Schools. A rain garden is a garden of native plants that flourish in Kentucky's unique climate, have long deep roots to accommodate our summer droughts, and go dormant during our winters. Remarkably, these native plants filter the impurities and pollutants out of our runoff water. The rain garden also holds water for an extended period of time to slowly recharge the groundwater. We are incredibly proud to be the home of such a well-designed rain garden and look forward to enhancing it by developing an outdoor learning space for not only our classes but also anyone in the community that would like to visit.
Keep you turning like it's never enough.
My name is Ken Clark. I'm the Go Green Club sponsor here at Henry Clay High School. I also am in charge of the recycling program here. Our recycling program continues to improve each year. Right now we have on average of 2 bins per classroom, at least 1. Our recycling gets emptied on Thursdays right after school. We have student volunteers that come in and they will go around the building with different sections of the building with a rosy and fill up the rosy and then set it outside for the city to come and empty. Right now we're on average of about 20 to 25 full rosies per week, but we would like to by next year have that up to at least 30.
Hi, I'm Bob Moore. I'm the network tech here at Henry Clay. A couple of years ago, we started looking at how much energy is used by the computers, and we decided that it would be better and it would save a lot of energy if we started shutting them off automatically at night. And so we had a script written and made some adjustments to the computer so that every night at about 6:30 or 7 that they would turn off. And then in the morning, before the teachers came in, we would go ahead and turn the computers back on so that they were ready to go for the teachers in the morning. This has saved quite a bit of energy, several $100s a week for every hour that we can turn the computers off. We've also done a couple of other things. We've switched as many computers as possible, especially the lab computers, from the old CRT monitors to flat panel monitors. Flat panel monitors use a lot less energy, and so that's additional savings on top of turning the computers off at night. It also reduces the heat that's put into the room so that the air conditioning doesn't have to work as hard in the summer to keep the rooms cool. So we've done several things with the computers that has, in an attempt to save energy costs, save money for the school, so that money can be used in other places for instructions and things like that.
Sings, oh, hit me, this is powerful, 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 powerful.
Henry Clay's community garden and outdoor classroom is unique in that its planning, construction, and maintenance has taken place as a partnership of multiple organizations.
As an exercise in community problem solving, Henry Clay students, along with various community leaders, generated the idea for the garden as a potential solution for an array of challenges such as childhood obesity, lack of community involvement in the schools, nutritional deficiencies in lower socioeconomic neighborhoods, and disconnect with the outdoors.
Led by a group of enthused and proactive students, participants raised funds and collected material donations for the construction and planting of the raised beds.
Not only did the group receive generous donations from Henry Clay faculty members, but they also gathered significant donations from other local organizations that facilitated the building of the outdoor classroom.
Leaders from Cassidy's FACE program and Sustain Lex helped in the construction, and refugee families from the FACE Summer Adult Ed program have continually planted and maintained the garden.
The initial success of the project inspired a variety of efforts on campus to raise more funds for the expansion, including
building benches to increase seating capacity in the outdoor classroom, installing a rain barrel on the low side of the close-by rain garden, building a compost operation in close proximity to the beds, constructing more beds both around the existing area and in cooler areas near the woods, and creating an advertisement on site to increase community awareness and participation. We expect the garden to grow in its scope and effectiveness in the years to come, and it is our hope that Henry Clay and the community at large will continue to support efforts that bring all stakeholders together to grow our kids
as well as our food.
Sings, oh, hit me, this is powerful, 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 powerful.
Hey, I'm Dylan,
And I'm Olivia.
and we'd like to talk to you about the gym light retrofit.
In November 2009, Mr. Diaz recognized that Henry Clay's gym lights were occasionally not functioning properly.
And more importantly, we're not energy efficient.
He collected bids from local electrical firms and brought the idea of gym light retrofit project to Henry Clay Go Green Club in the spring of 2010. His vision? To replace the existing metal halide lights with more energy efficient fluorescent lights.
Sings, oh, hit me, this is powerful, 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 powerful.
The original gym lights.
Metal halide lights. They're very common to school gymnasiums and large open indoor spaces.
These type of lights are characterized by a constant buzzing noise from magnetic ballasts, are very slow to warm up when turned on, and are large energy users. Due to the long warm-up period when they are switched on, the lights were typically left burning from first thing in the morning until late in the evening.
Sings, oh, hit me, this is powerful, powerful,
That adds up to more than 80,000 kilowatt hours per year of electricity used, costing at least $6,300 annually to operate.
So to solve the problem, in July 2011, Henry Clay's comprehensive gym light retrofit project was implemented.
The newly installed gym lights T5 High Bay Fluorescent allow color in the gym to be richer and sharper due to the better color rendering off the lamps. The buzzing from the metal halide lamps has been eliminated, and these lights can be turned on and off just as quickly as lights in a regular classroom.
Best of all, the new T5 lights in our gym are much more efficient and help to reduce Henry Clay's overall energy consumption.
Even if the new lights were left on at the same hours as the old lights, we could reduce down to 45,000 kilowatt hours annually. That will cost only $2,750 to operate each year and will save more than $3,550 every year going forward.
All in all, the project will pay for itself by the amount of energy saved within 4 years. We can save even more than that by remembering to turn out the lights when not in use.
Next time you are in our gym at Henry Clay, take a few moments to look up.
Well, that concludes a brief tour of some of Henry Clay High School's sustainability initiatives, including carpooling, rain garden, recycling, computer shutdown, and delamping. Other programs we have implemented include composting and a no idling campaign. Here at Henry Clay, we are striving to become the model school for high school sustainability in Fayette County and the state. Thank you.
Never enough. All right, now let's turn it up. Every day do like a flower does. The sun it rises and she opens up. The sun it rises and she sings. Oh, hit me, this is powerful.